for the sumo, you're gonna be standing with your feet wide. They don't have to be like super, super out here, but just outside of the level of your hips. And you want your toes turned out, to like 10 and 2 o'clock. With the sumo, it's very much like a squat where you push your hips back and you bend your knees. And if you're holding weight, the weight is gonna be right in front of your hips. You're gonna squeeze your armpits to keep your back straight, and that weight should be dropping straight down and straight up and staying right between your feet the whole time. You don't wanna reach the weight towards the floor like this. You wanna stay upright, and the weight should go straight down and up like an elevator, okay? You can use a kettlebell for this. You can use a dumbbell. Those are two good ones to start with. If you've got a kettlebell, like this guy, you can hold it here, and our sumo is here. Down and up is 1 rep. If you have dumbbells, you can hold your dumbbell like this, kind of like a bottom goblet position, right? So you're holding it here, and you can perform your sumos here. It is not necessary to hit the floor with your weight, but that might happen, okay? You can also use a barbell, okay? So for the sumo, your hands are gonna be inside where your legs are, all right? So they're in front of you, kind of like where they would be if you were holding a kettlebell or a dumbbell, but it's the same positioning, and you're gonna come down, you're gonna stop where your flexibility stops you and stand up, making sure that the bar is moving straight up and down, getting your hips back and your legs out of the way, okay? And if you have weights on the barbell, you can try a little bit more advanced variation, which is picking up the barbell all the way from the floor. Okay, this forward. All right, so whenever we are gonna be picking up a barbell from the floor, we wanna make sure that we step right up to the bar so that our shoelaces are underneath the bar. So when we look down, the bar should be right in front of our legs, like an inch or so in front of the legs. And the bar is right over the feet. And then to pick the weight up, we push the hips back, bend the knees, reach down for the bar, but we're not rounding the spine, okay? We're keeping our back straight the whole time. We use our hips and our knees to bring our body down to the bar. We're gonna hold the bar, squeeze it, drive through the feet, stand up to the top, and then push your hips back, bend your knees to bring it back to the floor. So our knees and our toes are going the same direction the whole time. We're driving the floor away through the balls of our feet and our heels. And we are keeping our core nice and rigid, and we're keeping our torso upright, okay? We're trying not to bend forward like that, okay? So those are the variations of the sumo that you can choose from.